Hey guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we're gonna have a probably mini live stream on on career choices. So in career tips, climbing the career ladder. Please note I am not a career mentor, advisor, or even yeah, I don't do anything that will mean that I am an expert in the field I am. I'm not a career expert, advisor, mentor, or what. I am basically just a person giving out my opinion on what I believe that people should do in order to make the right career tips due to my own life experiences. Okay, so welcome. So today, we're going to dive into something that I feel that people need to talk about, which is career advice. And we're going to start on looking for a change. You know, a lot of people when they look in their life, they think they want to be something of a certain field in their career, but it is not what they really want. It's usually what their family wants for them. So they end up choosing the wrong career choice. They end up not doing the right choices when it comes to choosing a all right. So we're going to talk about how to choose the right career, choosing the right career path, and looking at your skills where you currently are. You might have chosen the wrong job or the wrong career, and you can use the career to get the career that is chosen for you, you know. So I off the verse, obviously I often quote that use your current job to get you to a better position or get you to a better career path, right? So if you're working in an organization that you just applied for a job there because you needed a job, use that job either to go back to school or get a better qualification, go to more training, invest in yourself by using whatever resources that you can use there to help you get where you need to go, or be friends with people at the level that you want to be. Basically, not even friend, network with people in the field that you want to be in, right? Associate yourself with them, learn what they do, ask questions on how they do things, how they got there, what did they do for training, what course did they take, what are they doing to advance their skills, what do they do to keep updated with the new changes in the work environment, so that you can also get yourself into that level without losing track of your dream, right? So also to those who are still in high school and still in varsity, I believe in some varsities they allow you to change the course that you're doing. Usually it's me when you already have put it as your second option, or maybe your third or fourth option. It doesn't really matter. They do, some universities do allow you to change the type of course that you are doing to the course that you want to do, or you feel that this is the right path for you. So I give an example. I used to attend a school with one of the lady, one of some ladies there. She was doing project management, but her passion was PR, media, and all that. So she went from project management to, PR and media and all that. And they allowed it for her, and she did exceptionally well. She eventually even graduated and got a job. So it got to do with what you really want. I believe that from a young age, your parents can see who you are going to be when you're older, what skill or talent that God has given you. That's why in most countries, I believe China or Korea, please correct me if I'm wrong. There are all countries that actually do look at okay, they look at the specific skill or a specific interest that the kid is in, and then they build them towards that. If they can see that you're into, into all this medical stuff, they put you, they from a young age, they build you from that until you become a doctor. So they don't want you to get confused, like maybe like one of the things that we do in many countries, where you do multiple subjects or multiple courses, and then when you grow up you're multi-skilled, then you don't know what you actually want to do, so you're all over the place. That's when you now find a person who's a DJ is now a tutor for a certain subject, is now an actor, is now an entrepreneur. They're doing so many things and not leaving out paths for certain other people, because they're multi-skilled. They don't know what their passion is. They don't know what their real skill is. They just want to be all over the place. That's why most people don't understand what they really want in life. And again, once you're in your life determines who you should be, and you will able to know what your purpose in life is. So the minute you know what you see, what is the purpose in your life, you were meant to be a doctor because you have that healing. You know how to heal people. When you touch somebody, you can actually feel or know, man, this person is sick there, sick day, this and this and this and this and this and this day. There's some people, when you explain something to them, they understand you clearly. That means you're supposed to be a teacher, you're supposed to be a lecturer, a professor. Like, your explanation, your understanding, your patience, your ability to understand a topic on the spot, it makes you realize that you're supposed to be a teacher. You always had that thing of being a tutor. You always had that thing of having to be the one evaluating, teaching, and upgrading people. You find people who are always into events, into sales, into marketing. They always like engaging with people. They like proposing something. They always have an idea of how to capture people's audience. You're not into that marketing. And then there's always those ones that they always speak up for their friend. They're able to manipulate people into doing something for them. You're not good at being a spokesperson, a PR specialist. So people need to understand that whatever thing that you do in your life is actually your purpose. You can feel by yourself, Honzo Holo, no man, I've always wanted to do this from a young age. The next thing when this time is career choice or latla saite. Hi Lindy, welcome to my live. So today's topic is career advice. So you find that people, they grow up knowing very well that they have a skill in something, but then if they grow up, they change their mind to do something, and then they end up crashing somewhere because they lost the real purpose. Your whole purpose, it starts from a young age. Like I said, parents always know what their child are going to be when they're older. It's just they want their kids to follow in their footsteps instead of what the purpose of their life is. Thank you, Lindy. So this is what I'm trying to say is that if you think about it, God has already shown you what you are supposed to be. An aptitude test confirms it, confirms what your whole purpose in life is. It confirms what your skill is. That's why they do an aptitude aptitude test of what your career path is. Most people, they have an hobby and a skill. Right? There are those people who are spiritually, they are traditional healers. Right? Then they study to be a doctor, a full registered specialist, and they do really well. Because why? Being a traditional healer and being a doctor is one and the same thing. You find people, they are, let's say, government communicators, and then they also preach. They are also pastors. they're preaching. Both of them are communicating to people about certain things. They're informing people about certain things. It's one thing. You find someone, um I want to find a one that also relates. They are writers, they are book lovers, they can read a book and then you can understand it due to the book review. Same thing to teachers, similar thing, because you all do with books, you all do with educating people, you all do with reading and understanding people. So most people tend to not understand that what you think is a hobby could probably make it could probably be your career, your whole purpose. So Lindy says, back in the day, my school days, we used to have guidance on class and it helps us a lot and we got to choose the right path. Exactly. Because you sit and reflect on who you are as a person. What do you like doing? Where do you see yourself in the future? Not what your parents say they want you to see in the future. Because everyone be like, I want to be a doctor. I want to be a police officer. I want to be a teacher. I want to be a nurse. I want to be a businessman. But that got nothing to do with your real life purpose. That got nothing to do with who you really are. You have whatsoever no business idea, you have no goal driven to be a business individual, you don't even have the dream of being a business person, but because you see that your father's a business man or your mother's a businesswoman, you feel entitled to follow in the steps of your parents. That's not how it works. Sometimes you choosing the right path will get you to the right career choice. When you get to the right career choice, you make enough money to help your mother and father's business grow so they can be more than just a business individual at the level that they're in. They grow to be bigger through you choosing a right path, with you supplying, injecting money into their business. It doesn't mean it's yours, doesn't mean it's your path, it's theirs. And then it happens that your little brother or your little sister has that dream, has that skill of being a business individual, having business idea, imagining a business, knowing how to start a business, and they take up that business. It wasn't for you to own, it was for you to build, to leave it to your sibling. So people tend to not understand that just because you helped build something, it doesn't mean that it's now yours. You shouldn't now be killing each other as family for something that was never spiritually given to you. So all I'm pointing is that a lot of people grow up to fight in family fights because they don't understand what the whole life purpose works, how people, what type of people goals they're given, what type of skills that they're given, what they are supposed to do in life, right? So a lot of people tend to lose a straight because of the things that change in life, right? And some are on, they know what they want, they're passionate about what they want, but it's their family holding back. There's some that actually can't, they're actually having a support or going to study this, but they don't have the financial capacity to do that. That's why you find a person accepting any other type of job in order for them to get to the job that they really want to get, right? And end of the day, those people actually get what they are fighting for. So keep fighting for what you want and what you're passionate about. Do not build yourself based on what your parents are. Just because your parents are doctors, it doesn't mean you have to be a doctor. Just because your parent or your father's a police officer doesn't mean you have to be a police officer. You do not have to follow a generational chain if it's not forced in you and it's not your purpose. Choose what's right for you so that you can be happy. You know, when you grow up and you go to a place in a work environment and you're happy to be there. Yes, we find those colleagues, but that is a topic for another day. In fact, I already had 2 live streams talking about that. You can go and check about it. But having to go to work knowing that you're going to do the job that you love, right? Well, I have um okay, I'll respond to that later. You do a job that you love. You are passionate. Whenever um whether it's a project or where it's an assignment, work assignment, you're up for it because it's something that you love. You could drop everything for it because you love it. And it goes with your soul. You can feel it in your soul that you were made for this. And a lot of people don't realize that you are really made for certain things that you are currently supposed to do. You're supposed to be where you are in life, unless you decided not to listen to the spirit that was guiding you. A lot of people think they're far behind in life. It's probably because maybe you chose the wrong career path. That's why you feel like you're far behind. You chose the wrong direction. And now, my love, so like some people have chosen the wrong career path, right? And therefore that's why they feel like they've been left behind. They're not progressing in life. They're not happy. They wish they were somewhere else. It's because you chose the wrong career path. You chose to listen to other people, or you chose to listen to the wrong voice, right? You didn't listen to what was instantly yours. You chose to listen what was not your inner voice, and now you're stuck in a field or in a work environment or in a career that is not for you because you didn't choose the right one. Or some of you earn a lot to live and do a lot of things, but you're not happy where you work, and now you're scared to change careers because maybe the one that you want to do doesn't pay as much as the one that you're currently doing. Now, like I said before, don't look at the money, look at the future opportunities. If you work here, what opportunity are you gonna get? If you work here, what opportunity are you gonna get? You weigh in your opportunities. Working here opens this doorway. Open this way opens this doorway. Which doorway is favorable? Which one is more loving and provides you opportunities? Right? So again, I'm gonna start Pila by saying that again, I am not a career expert. I'm just here to help people go in the right career path so that they know where they are supposed to be in life and where they should be. At least know what you are supposed to go in. Doing aptitude tests, there are a lot online. Look at yourself and look at everything you love doing, whatever you're perfect in, and where you think that you need a room for improvement. And then look at any careers that formulate those strengths into a job. So firstly, the best thing is that I could only give people is know yourself. Know who you are. What do you love doing? What do you what would you, if you were in a stadium watching your favorite sport, and then they call you at work, not because of money, but because of passion. They'll call you, they say, can you please do this? Would you believe willingly to leave the stadium for it? If you had all the money in the world, would you leave the stadium and say, I'm going to go to work? That's one of the things you need to think about. If you had all the money in the world and you had to choose a job or you had to choose a career, would you choose the one that you're currently doing? Or the field that you're in, would you currently go for it until you reach the goal that you want to reach in life? Always ask yourself that. Will I choose it now? Look at what are your strengths? What can you do? What best are you in? How can you do it? What are your weaknesses? What are the things that are hindering you in whatever you do? Are you bad at public speaking? Are you bad at writing? Are you bad at strategically thinking? Are you bad at are you scared of blood, being a doctor? Are you or a police officer or in the military? You need to ask yourself those questions whenever you start choosing a career. That, oh, if I choose this career, I'm scared of guns. I'm scared of certain things. In fact, I never had desire to do anything about going away for long hours and living with a gun all my life. Can I be a police officer? Is that what I want to do? So those type of questions you need to ask yourself whenever you involved, you're asking yourself questions of, is this career choice mine? You look at your strengths and your weaknesses. Remember, this is one of the popular questions that you find in an interview. What are your weaknesses? What are your strengths? Right? What kind of work environment makes you strive? If you were given a work environment, would you prefer an open environment or a closed environment? Or would you like just working in the outside area? Right? Hi, welcome to my live. Please do vote and like this video. Today's topic is career advice or climbing the ladder. So you need to look what kind of environment makes you strive. Would you prefer working in an environment where it's an open plan where you meet anyone and you can talk all day and engage? Or you prefer the one that you're in your own office, in your own cage, and you don't have to engage with people a lot? Do you prefer an environment where it makes you always run around, where you're always in urgency, like doctors and nurses and police officers, anything of a public service important? Would you like to work in an environment that makes you competitive, always reaching a target, always being the top one, in the, like, especially a majority of public sectors, you always need to reach a financial target. You need to look at the work environment that makes you be like, yeah, I want to work here. And then look for careers in that. Look at your strength and look at your weaknesses and look at the environment. And then look at, like, okay, at the end of the day, I need to understand where this is going to end, right? And then again, understand who you are as a professional. Would you prefer wearing a suit? Would you prefer wearing a uniform? Or would you like to be just casual? Or would you like to be casual formal? Or would you like having to work 24/7? Or would you like working 9 to 5, 6 to 4, 3 to 2, night shift, day shift, part-time, full-time? You need to look at all those type of things that, okay, who am I actually, so that you can make better career choices, right? So this is the things that people need to look at, like, where do I suit in properly? Would I prefer working at night because you're a night bird? Or would you prefer working a normal day so that night you can party your night? So it's things that we need to consider when you choose a career path. Do you just want to have that job that you're always in the spotlight? Or would you want to have a job where you are in the back and then somebody is out there who takes credit or something? So look at yourself when you choose a job. And always choose what you would be suitable for. Always look at yourself. If I had money and I wanted to have a job to keep me busy, which job will you choose? Which job will you choose and what environment will you choose for? What type of schedule would you like working for? Now, number 2, like I said before, network like a pro. Right? It's one of the things that I like putting myself exposed to, having to be around stakeholders within the organization that I'm working in, engaging myself with different stakeholders, meeting new people from different departments, different organizations, so that I'm always knowing new and better things about certain environments, because you never know when you would want to relocate. What your soul tells you in the future, that, oh my gosh, I actually don't want to be here maybe in South Africa for the rest of my life. I wanna work in Mozambique, Zimbabwe, USA, or UK. Or maybe you wanna even go to a different province, a different city. So always network with different people. Base One of the platforms you can use for networking is LinkedIn. LinkedIn is a very, very one of the most popular platforms where you can network with anybody, any person from any other province, any field, anyway. Engage yourself and get yourself to know these people. Love yourself and uphele batho bao, ube vibrant. What just happened? Just get yourself vibrant and know people, engage, talk. Sometimes you might think you look stupid. You probably are, but it gets people to like you because you're open about yourself. You're exposing yourself. They already know your behavior and energy. And some people might actually like your energy. You all might like sharp that those who gonna feel nah. But then again, we're in the world and we're here to expose ourselves to different people. And when you expose yourself to different people, you open a portal of different personality. You learn how to engage with different personalities and open a portal of, okay, when I meet certain people, this is how I behave. If I meet certain people, this is how I get along with certain people, right? Now, networking, right? Networking is a very, very nice powerful tool. you know I feel like most people do not know networking, or they use the word networking as a tool of, I don't know how to say it, but yeah, as a tool for doing things that are not correct. Networking is meeting people outside your unit, outside your spectrum of the work environment, meeting other people from other organizations, other departments, or other sections, right? In a way that you guys will remember that you guys actually talk to each other. You know, for example, let's say you go in the kitchen, you're gonna wash your lunchbox. Greet somebody, say hi, my name is Crystal, I'm from So I haven't seen you in the organization. Which section do you work? I work somewhere. Like, oh, how do that link with mine? How do that link with mine? How do we, let me do this quickly. How do we link this with mine? So how do you engage with such people, right? You just create a good relationship with the people you work with. Yeah, some people just, thank you, right? So guys, sorry for that. So you network with people, you meet people from other sections, you talk and you engage with a lot of people. No, you're keeping in touch with other people. Yes, that sometimes you are not in the mood to meet with people. It might be every day. But push yourself. Put that smile. Show everybody your teeth, bro. No matter how your teeth look like. They might actually make somebody like them. Because not everybody likes themselves. So network with people, engage with people, but don't force yourself to be in certain circles. If you don't feel comfortable going to certain events or gatherings, don't force yourself. But be in gathering and events where you know, like, okay, I'm comfortable here, I'm comfortable there. Don't force yourself to be there, because there's some things against your religion, they're against what you believe in. And again, networking is meeting new people, not having to be with the same people that you already know. Like I gave an example, you meet somebody that you haven't met before, network with them, be nice to them. They might actually be working in a section that you never ever knew existed. So what I'm saying is that engage with new people, but also maintain old relationships. But do not expose yourself too much, and do not put yourself in a position where you meet up with people who are going to say bad things about you, which are not even true, for the sake of you wanting to know them, but they don't want to open that gate, right? So networking, you can meet new people. You should in LinkedIn, sure, in parties and so forth. You get to know each other and you exchange cards. No, there's so many events out there. You can go out there, meet new people, engage with new people, you know, build that relationship. But you don't have to force yourself to be in certain environments that are not conducive for yourself. Because there's people who force themselves to go to events because they're scared that if they don't, people see them differently. Sometimes people will meet up to you because you had the skill, or you had the resources, or you have the network that they need but didn't realize it. So networking doesn't have to be where there's alcohol or there's a party. It can be just you guys meeting in the kitchen, in the parking lot, LinkedIn, or influencer event where there's all influencers. They doesn't have to be all boozy, because I know a lot of us tend to avoid events because of what we believe in religiously. Okay, so networking is for you to know new people, right? But don't put yourself in a position where you're compromising your integrity and your beliefs because you want to climb. Sometimes what you're climbing for could make your life miserable and feel like it's better for me to not even expose myself for money, but be free and being happy. And that's when most people leave the organization, because they're no longer happy because they expose themselves to people that were not right for them. So networking, guys, doesn't force you to tolerate a person who harasses you. An old man who now tells you to come, or an old woman who tells you to come regularly to their presence even though you don't feel comfortable because you met them and they have that, sorry, that have those benefits. Do not put yourself in a position where you're no longer comfortable with engaging with people. Networking. Your network is your net worth, right? You never know who you might lead you to the next opportunity. So get comfortable reaching out to new people, whether it's through LinkedIn, industry events, or even online communities like WhatsApp group. We have what are WhatsApp groups, Facebook groups, Twitter Spaces, Instagram lives, YouTube lives. You might never know who you're gonna meet here in the comments that says something that you relate to, and you might actually increase your YouTube number. Like for example, me, when I started going live, I increased my subscribers because there's a lot of people who relate to what I was talking about, who have the same mindset on a certain topic that I'm talking about. So it's the same thing with networking. When you go live, when you upload videos, when you talk to other YouTubers or small YouTubers, you're increasing your numbers, because you might never know which YouTuber here has a large number and is actually now into this influencer field, and they can actually grow you and they can grow your database, and you can meet new Instagrammers or new YouTubers or TikTokers or Facebookers who will grow your influencer database or your social media presence. So it can be social media, it can be business wise, it can be career wise, But it's always a good idea that no matter what industry you work in, anything can be a business, and you need to engage with people outside and outside. There's millions and billions of people in this world that you can get in, and you can build a database. There's a one person who once told me that they created a Tinder account not just because they want, not because of love, but because they wanted to increase their presence everywhere. Where somewhere, somehow, someone will actually see them and see their business. So they'll advertise their business on Tinder. So get yourself out there, get yourself shown. Another thing that I wanna tell people, right, about, especially if you're in the communication or a public space or in the field of exposure, always sell yourself. I sell myself a lot. I'm sure that most people, when they see me here on social media, they'll be like, "You are this girl. We already know who she is, and what her favorite color, and what if, because and what she can do, and where and how she makes anything out of anything." That's my favorite title. We talk about everything, anything. When I make anything out of everything, I'm gonna show everything and out of everything. So it is me exposing myself to the public, exposing myself to new people, and meeting new people here. And that's what I love doing. Always exposing myself to new people. Even though girl has some a huge introvert energy more than extrovert energy, but when that extrovert energy comes out, girl is all bubbly dubbly. So remember that it's always a good idea to make a connection, right? Tell me, when you when you went to an event or anyway, what made people just come up to you and talk to you? Who came out of nowhere when you were just sitting by yourself at the table? Tell me, who did that lasting impression on you and made you realize that it's a good idea to go and meet up with people and talk to people, whether sitting alone or they're sitting in a group of people. Meet up and you meet new people. You don't have to go to a party and go to the same people that you're used to. Go and meet other people. Yeah, stop by to say hi, but go around, right? I have a video on Africa Real, Africa Real, where I was meeting numerous people, even got new emails. Hopefully, that I can maintain those relationships, because there's a lot of people. Went and interviewed a lot of people, engaged with a lot of people, and I'm hoping to just make small videos that I will be uploading um some point in my life, and those videos will focus on good. Oh, okay, great. I just came up with the bright ideas I'm talking, and they will be in the TikTok space at most. So now go on LinkedIn, guys, and follow me on LinkedIn, guys. I have a LinkedIn account with more than 2K people there, and I always show I always share job advertisements of any field. Like I said, expose yourself. Now the part of the next segment is, which is segment 3, right? Let me tell you, like, I think maybe I didn't emphasize the first. The first segment was know yourself. Know who you are, know your weaknesses. Apologies, know what's your weaknesses and understand who you are. That is the first segment. The second segment is network like a pro. Like I say, network, meet other people, right? And then now is, like I said, expose yourself, burn, build a personal brand. Build a personal brand. That's so crucial, that when you're in the communication and the PR, especially when you're in the communication, PR, marketing, sales, influencer, business, entrepreneur, fashion, broadcasting, that you have a strong personal brand. Every single day, no matter how tired I am, just like now, I'm pretty much, my eyes are red. I always go live no matter what. I am exhausted, but I go live no matter what, because I need to keep myself in the public space. I need to keep myself relevant. I need to keep people to keep on seeing my face, getting used to this black plus size woman. So I'm building myself, my personal brand. I'm building myself that I am opinionated. on certain topics. I am building myself. I have certain skills. I have certain knowledge. I have certain places. I am crucially educated and skilled in certain field. I am good in certain place. So I write. I also write articles. I also go to places and meet up with people. I always put myself in a field where I'm exposing myself. So please build your own personal brand, build your presence, build, like, literally put yourself out there. Get yourself exposed to the presence out there. Do go to my Instagram and check out my Instagram. I'll be uploading new pictures. So you want people to know what you stand for. That's why you need to build your personal brand. You need for people to know that this person is good and she has an understanding, a fair understanding of what the Bible is. That's why she does Bible studies. She has a fair understanding of doing things with a low budget. She has a fair things of traveling on a budget. She has a fair understanding of academics. She has a fair sense of understanding life. She knows how to find small side hustles. She knows how to network and all that. So create that professional online presence, right? Because you never know when you come up with a business idea. You never know when you're gonna come with an online partnership that are good, and you might think you fixing tables or selling things on table, or fixing or building things or doing anything that could actually help you, right, reach a wider and bigger audience. So build that personal appearance like I am on YouTube. Me, girl, here talking with you guys, engaging with you guys on a regular basis. Every day I drop a YouTube live. Almost every almost every week I upload a video on YouTube. There is so many videos waiting for you guys for the next 2 months. There's actually 3 more videos that I've uploaded on my channel, which is the grocery vlog, which is another cleaning vlog, a daily vlog, and then there is a Bible study. Then we're also gonna have another travel vlog and another travel vlog coming. I'm not gonna say until I upload them. And then again in October, I also have a story time, another spend the day with me, Bible studies. Same thing in November, and also we're gonna have a vlogmas for the very first time on my channel. We're gonna have a vlogmas, so you can see that side hustle wise, career wise, girl is focused and passionate about. This is one thing that if it could make money for me, I would do it. I would sleep late nights. I would be working for, because it's something that I like. Something I would create content. I would be strategic. I'll be meeting up people on certain things. So build your personal brand. That this girl is all about life. It's all about educating. It's all about informing. It's all about tips and tricks. It's all about Bible study. It's all about travel content. It's all about lifestyle. So, again, share the valuable content and show what you bring to the table. Show what you bring to the table. I'm pretty much sure you all know what this TikTok trend is. What do you bring to the table? Show to us what you bring to the table. Showcase your social media profiles, right? Right? Show us what you are on social media. I have an Instagram account. I don't know where's my other phone. I have an Instagram account. 16K plus followers. TikTok 13 plus. In Snapchat, how many? YouTube, Lebon, I have a lot. Because I showcase who I am. I'm showing you guys who I am. I'm putting myself out there. I'm selling myself out there. And even in the workplace, I make sure, Guti, no matter what, they know, Guti, I am here. I'm existent. I always even, sometimes I'll be like, you know what, that pronunciation is going to make me look bad. But then I remember that me being mispronouncing a certain word, people will always remember that when you once, this is the girl who wanted to pronounce something and said this. And it might be a bad thing, but people will never forget you, right? Or it might be a funny thing, not even a bad thing, it's just funny, it's a neutral thing. But people will never forget you. So always create that brand, whether you want to make it a funny brand. Look at Pops. I'm not sure Pops, Kevin Hart, or the comedians. Regardless of what they do, they're always in people's minds because of the things that they do. That build the brand, they're always remembered. The minute you see a certain, you hear a certain laugh, or you see Kai Saint, if I'm not pronouncing his name wrong, you remember Kevin Hart, like dissing him about when he was asking Taylor out. Build a personal brand. People must know who you are. Market yourself. Get yourself out there. Then, number 4. Funda, my love. Funda. Like I said, there is going to be a video on my channel on what type of courses you can do to build yourself, skill yourself, and grow yourself. What courses you can be doing. It can be any field. There's a lot. There's medical, there is technical, there is comms, there is um accounting, technical. You go there, it will help you on that, and you will know and upgrade yourself and build yourself. So again, one of the best ways to go ahead is to never stop learning, right? Learn. Whether it is on online courses, attending webinars, or just reading industry blogs, I often find myself in Reddit. Reddit has a big industry. It has a lot of people comment and come up with new stories that I really didn't know existed. But they have a huge database of people, and they engage on really new topics. And I also share my YouTube videos there, which is also maybe one of the reasons why I'm starting to get a good network, because I meet up with new people from new industries with new opinions, even on Facebook groups, even on social media. So live streaming is like I provide help you guys to understand certain things better. Like the first live was to educate you guys on how to edit your social media account on YouTube Studio, how to go about sub for sub. Oh, don't ever limit yourself and say, hey, I think I've come to an end of me learning new things. Always expose yourself to learning. Always expose yourself to going to courses and going to school. School never ends. School is life. So always put yourself in a field where you're always exposed to information. Expose yourself to videos. Like YouTube on its own allows you guys to meet up with to meet up with new videos that go with your spectrum, or that goes with your understanding. Guys, I'm tired of sitting. I don't know if I stand up what's gonna happen, right? I've been sitting all day. So always put yourself where you expose yourself to new things, going online courses and all that. So watch out on my YouTube channel. I'm going to have a video uploaded on where you can find short courses and how you can put yourself. Like for example, one of them is Coursera. Also Meta courses, Google courses, all those things that help you to better your skills, especially if you wanna grow on YouTube or anywhere in your life, technically or not. So I attend webinars like I'm crazy, because I get new views, and then I can also learn how to, okay, this is how I calculate myself in front of the camera. This is how I tackle a question if I don't understand it. That it also helps you in the interview room, because there are times where you know the answer but the words are not coming out the way you are. And then how do you avoid you looking bad? Answer the question even if you feel like you're wrong. They might actually take points that actually are right. So that's how you articulate yourself when it comes to building yourself as an individual. Remember, career always starts with interviews, and if people were to hire you, they need to know who you. They need to know you, even though they have networked with you through an event, through parties or wherever, they also want to know the professional side of you. They've met the other side of you, the fun and bubbly individual. Now they want to know the professional you. So upgrade your skills. It can be it can be something related to your career, or soft skills like just communication and leadership, right? It can be you learning to how to fix certain cars, how to fix phones. You never know how to make your videos better. So always remember to build yourself. Number 5, be patient and persistent. Ne? Remember, building a career takes time. Be patient and also persistent. Success doesn't happen overnight, even though there are overnight stars, but it always fades overnight as well. Stay committed, keep working hard, and don't be afraid to take risks. For example, if you're a YouTuber and you want to build your career for being a YouTuber, girl, boy, keep on creating content. I go live every day because I believe that one day I will become the individual that I want. I post on Instagram every day. Now I've reached more than 6 million on Instagram. I've reached more than 500K, if not more, on TikTok, Snapchat. DDG is posting every day, bro. You can see the consistency in your celebrities. Why can't you be consistent just like your celebrities? Your celebrities were patient to where they are today. Cristiano Ronaldo, 27 years, working hard for 27 years. He created a YouTube channel, Ning Ning. It went to 1 billion. People just saw him creating a YouTube channel for 2 seconds, and it's almost close to 1 billion. And they say, wow, he's not an overnight star. It took him 27 years to create that image that allowed him to just create a platform and led him to be one of the most followed people in the world. Be patient. You will get there. There's no need for you to sign the deal with the devil. Be patient, be persistent, keep working at it, keep believing that you will reach it, keep working hard, and that's how you will also build your career. Cristiano Ronaldo built his career, and he's doing exceptional because he was persistent, he was patient, he was consistent, he believed that one day he will be where he is today. So you as an upcoming influencer, as an upcoming individual, you should believe in yourself that you can also build yourself and reach that milestone in your life that you want to be any part of your life. So, so there you have it. I'm not going to delay this or even stretch it. So, my career advice for professionals at any stage, I hope that this tip was helpful. And if it did, please do like my video, subscribe, and drop a comment below. Do participate in the poll. I will be staying a little bit for more 5 minutes before, because I usually like staying for a little bit of 60 minutes just to see the comments and respond to any comments that I didn't respond to. And guys, communicate and tell and share below the comments of, for those who are in the live and those who are going to be watching once the video is uploaded, on what you experienced in your career path, what you saw that you should have done differently, whether it's through your influencer journey, your academic journey, or just your career or your business. What you feel that you should have done differently in building your business. Okay, please guys, I will be out here. What the heck was that? I do follow me on Instagram at Chrisimputi. Do follow me on TikTok as Chrisimputi as well. Do follow me on Twitter as Chrisimputi. Do follow me. Do subscribe to my channel, the one you're actually watching right now, and do follow me a lot of channels. Hi, Sean. So do subscribe to my channel, guys. Do engage. Yeah. So that is basically my whole life today. I am not gonna drill even more, but yeah, I that was my topic for today. Tomorrow I'm gonna be live again. I'm gonna be going. Okay, maybe I should, but I think this should be a video rather than a live stream because I'll be having to edit certain things. So I can talk on what I on maybe PR, marketing, social media. But yeah, oh my gosh, the left of kids, so beautiful. Ooh, yeah. This was my list. I probably might have a vlog on South African food. What we love. This is just gonna be like those fun ones because I've always been serious on my lives. So it's gonna be probably on food and what type of food you can eat, how and what you should be eating. I've already did a Bible study on bullying. Yeah, do like this live and do participate in the poll, please, guys. And yeah, subscribe to my channel and I'll subscribe back. So what it is. So guys, do. Okay, this is not. Always screenshot it. Where is this thing here? Thank you. Thank you, Sean. Thank you. I try and I look exhausted. I I feel exhausted. I thought I would look exhausted. I thought we would have filters on YouTube, but filters I don't think was gonna help me in any way. So yeah, I am leaving this life. I'm tired, guys. I hope this topic helped you a lot. Do stay tuned to my channel and you'll find more courses on career choices and where you can find free certificates and upgrade your skills. Yeah. So yeah, tomorrow is gonna be food, South African cuisines. If you wanna know a lot about food, stay tuned. Bye bye.